All right, I'm going to quickly cut across to Mansukh Mandavia, exclusively speaking to India today as the Omicron threat looms large and cases are imposing curbs. Here's a listen. All right, we're going to try and patch Mansukh Mandavia. He's spoken.
नरेंद्र मोदी की एक बड़ी रैली फिरोजपुर में 5 तारीख को हमारे साथ बात करने के लिए इस वक्त हैं मनसुख मंडाविया। सर 42 करोड़ रुपए का पूरा एक पैकेज किया गया है। उस पे आप बताइए, पीजीआई सेंटर आ रहे हैं, बाकी सेंटर्स आप लोग ला रहे हैं, डेवलपमेंट की बात हो रही है। पीजीआई सेंटर आने से क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, क्या असर पड़ेगा इसका?
पीजीआई सेंटर ये फिरोजपुर में होने से बहुत फायदा होगा। 100 बेड की यहाँ अस्पताल बनेगी और सारी व्यवस्था यहाँ होगी। यहाँ से पीजीआई सेंटर चंडीगढ़ 200 किलोमीटर दूर होता है और टर्शरी केयर के लिए यहाँ से मरीज को वहाँ तक जाने की बाद में नौबत नहीं आएगी, लोकल ही मरीज को ट्रीटमेंट मिल पाएगी। इसलिए फिरोजपुर और उसके इर्द गिर्द आए हुए सभी क्षेत्र के लोगों को भी बहुत फायदा होगा।
प्रधानमंत्री की रैली के लिए किस तरह का रिस्पांस देख रहे हैं? फार्मर्स विरोध भी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन ये अब की सबसे बड़ी रैली है, आप लोगों की क्या तैयारी है इसकी?
मैं आज सुबह से पंजाब में हूँ, फिरोजपुर में हूँ। फिरोजपुर की जनता की ओर से प्रधानमंत्री जी की रैली में आने की जो तैयारी मैंने देखी, प्रधानमंत्री जी के कार्यक्रम में जाने का उत्साह देखा, उसको देखते हुए मैं इतना बोल सकता हूँ कि जनता स्वयं प्रधानमंत्री जी की इस रैली में आएंगे।
सर एक बड़ा डिबेट ये है कि आज अरविंद केजरीवाल पॉजिटिव हो गए हैं, उससे पहले कई नेता हैं, बाबुल सुप्रियो हैं, बाकी लोग हैं, और एक मांग हो रही है कि नाइट कर्फ्यूज लग रहे हैं, बाकी कर्ब्स लग रहे हैं, दिल्ली में भी कर्ब लग रहे हैं। तो जो इलेक्शन बाउंड स्टेट्स हैं उनमें किसी तरह का प्रतिबंध या पब्लिक रैलीज, पॉलिटिकल रैलीज पे ऐसा होना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये एक मास वायलेशन ऑफ कोविड।
ये स्टेट का विषय है और भारत सरकार की ओर से समय समय पर एडवाइजरी दी जाती है। उसके आधार पर अपनी स्टेट की स्थिति को देखते हुए सब स्टेट डिसीजन करते हैं।
पर सर एक टाइम पे केंद्र भी तो इस तरह की एडवाइजरी देते हैं।
नहीं, भारत सरकार ने समय समय पर एडवाइजरी दी ही है।
सर एक और जो विवाद आया है वो कोवैक्सीन को लेकर है, जहाँ पे डेट्स बढ़ाए गए। आप लोगों ने एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया कि जो एक्सपायरी डेट है वो बढ़ा रहे हैं, पर उसकी एक वजह है, पर लोगों में जिस तरह का एक एंग्जाइटी है उसको लेकर कैसे एड्रेस करेंगे आप कोवैक्सीन?
देश को कोई चिंता करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। सारी चीज़ें, सारी वैक्सीनेशन ड्राइव, वैक्सीन की एक्सपायरी डेट, ये सब साइंटिफिक होता है। जिसको चाहे वो बढ़ा दे, जिसको चाहे वो कम कर दे, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है, वो साइंटिफिक होता है।
सर थर्ड वेव के लिए पूरी तैयारी है मोदी सरकार की?
आपने देखा होगा कंटिन्यूस भारत सरकार की ओर से सभी स्टेट के साथ मीटिंग करके कोविड क्राइसिस के सामने लड़ने की तैयारी हमने करके रखी है।
तैयारी पूरी है, लो वैक्सीनेशन ड्राइव है जैसे कि पंजाब में है, लेकिन उससे पहले मनसुख मंडाविया जो कि यूनियन हेल्थ मिनिस्टर हैं, उन्होंने सीधे हमसे बात की है। कैमरा पर्सन दलवीर सिंह के साथ कमलजीत संधू, फिरोजपुर, आज तक।
All right, you're watching To The Point with me, Nabila Jabal. The Cordelia cruise ship back in the news again, and this time becoming the COVID hotspot. This luxury cruise liner, Cordelia, has now turned a COVID cluster and docked in Mumbai finally after 3 days of horror for all those 2,000 odd passengers who were on board, who realized that there were many more passengers who were positive. They were negative, but they had to unfortunately be stuck with those positive passengers without no way to exit. In fact, as we speak here, the BMC now, which is right there at the Mumbai International Port, is conducting massive mammoth exercise of testing all those 2,000 odd passengers, except for those 66 who have tested positive and are currently in quarantine. Now, for positive patients, there are a couple of options that have been given to all those passengers. For positive patients, ambulances have been arranged to shift them to the Richardson and Kruda Center or paid hospitals, as it's called. In fact, it's a institutional quarantine offered by the government, and hotels as well, which you've got to pay for, but they've been moved there to that hotel for now. India today has learned that those who are being tested won't be allowed to disembark before they get their RT-PCR results. So that's another shocker. Of course, even if you, first of all, you got to get your test results, and only then, if it comes negative, you'll be allowed to walk free. If it's positive, then there's another round of a quarantine that you'll have to carry out, whether it's on the cruise ship or whether it is institutional quarantine, or whether they can be moved to a hotel like they did with the current 66 passengers. That remains to be seen.
ये जो कार्डेला जो क्रूज़ है, ये 1 तारीख को मुंबई से निकला था गोवा के लिए, ठीक है। 2 तारीख को इन लोगों के एक ग्रुप रैपिड एंटीजन टेस्ट में पॉजिटिव आया था। इसके लिए इन लोगों ने सब टेस्टिंग किया था, अराउंड 2000 पैसेंजर्स का। उसमें 66 लोग पॉजिटिव आए हैं। उसमें से 6 लोगों को खाली गोवा में उतरे हैं और बाकी के 60 लोग ऑन बोर्ड ही है। तो अभी ये क्रूज़ वापस आ रहा है, आज 4th डे है। ऑलरेडी उन लोगों ने सबका टेस्टिंग किया है, बट मुझे मुंबई के आने के पहले मुझे उन लोगों का सबका RT-PCR टेस्टिंग करना है। RT-PCR टेस्टिंग रिपोर्ट आने के बाद ही हम लोग उनको अलाउ करेंगे कि वो आप डिसम्बर के लिए परमिशन देंगे हम लोग।
All right, I'm going to quickly cut across to those passengers who were stranded on the cruise ship. Unfortunately, it was quite a horrific experience for them. They wanted to enjoy their New Year's, celebrated with their family. It turned out to be quite a nightmare. I have Jasveer Singh, who is the father of Arman Singh, who's on that cruise ship. In fact, let me cut across to Arman itself. Arman was a person who is still on that cruise, who was shocked to know that there are 66 passengers who have tested positive, but he had no way to exit. He and his family are still there. Arman, I can see you. Who's that with you? Arman, can you hear me? Who's with you? Is that... I can see a lady with you. Why didn't you introduce her?
I'm Surinder Veer Singh, brother of Jasveer Singh.
Surinder Veer Singh. All right, I got it. Not Arman. Arman is not with us. Surinder Veer Singh. Surinder, please tell me that's your wife?
No, she's my daughter.
She's your daughter. Okay. All right. Hi. I want you to share your experience. Surinder ji, please share your experience. We know that you've been on the cruise liner for 4 days. It was supposed to be a fun experience for your family. It's turned out to be a nightmare. Who do you pin the blame on? On the authorities, on the cruise management, on who?
All is on the cruise management. Actually, ये लोगों ने RT-PCR बराबर किया नहीं और ये लोग इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं दे रहे हैं किसी पैसेंजर को कि अभी जैसे गोवा में हमें 24 घंटे रुकाया गया, गोवा के बाद हमें उतरने नहीं दिया, जबकि गोवा अथॉरिटी ने बोला कि नेगेटिव RT-PCR है तो आप उतर सकते हो, और एक क्रूज वालों ने हमें इशू नहीं किया नेगेटिव RT-PCR। अभी हम लोग बॉम्बे आए हैं, बॉम्बे भी उतरने के लिए अभी इन्हें परमिशन मिली नहीं है।
आपका टेस्ट हो गया है और आपका नेगेटिव आ गया है?
नेगेटिव आया, पर ये लोगों ने रिपोर्ट नहीं दिया मुझे। अगर मुझे रिपोर्ट मिलती तो गोवा वालों ने परमिशन दिया था कि आप उतर सकते हो, पर ये लोग रिपोर्ट नहीं दे रहे हैं। एक्चुअली दे हैव नॉट पेड द फीस टू द हॉस्पिटल, और गोवा वालों ने ये बोला कि अगर ये गोवा गवर्नमेंट को अगर ये पे करते हैं ये पैसेंजर्स के पैसे क्वारंटाइन के, तो गोवा गवर्नमेंट इनको रखने के लिए तैयार है, पर कुछ फाइनेंशियल डिस्प्यूट था क्रूज वालों की और गोवा गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से।
So you're saying Goa government said if at all the cruise liner management pays for the quarantine of passengers, then they will allow them to disembark. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the cruise liner refused to do so.
Yeah. गोवा के सब इंस्पेक्टर ने मुझे बात की, उसकी पूरी वीडियो भी है मेरे पास।
जी,
अभी बॉम्बे जैसे पहुंचे हैं, बॉम्बे भी अभी इन्हें परमिशन नहीं मिली है उतरने की। अभी 48 आवर्स RT-PCR चलता है, पर फिर से RT-PCR होगा। एक्चुअली कोविड पेशेंट्स को हमने बहुत रिक्वेस्ट किया क्रूज वालों की, आप एक डेक, जैसे 5 डेक्स है पैसेंजर्स के लिए, आप एक डेक कोविड पेशेंट्स को दे दीजिए, बाकी नॉन कोविड पेशेंट्स नीचे आ जाएंगे। पर ये लोगों ने वो अरेंजमेंट नहीं किए। कोविड पेशेंट और बाजू नॉन नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव सब साथ में ही रह रहे हैं, तो वो लोग लंच भी साथ में कर रहे हैं, डिनर भी साथ में कर रहे हैं। ये लोगों ने कोई उन्हें रूम में अरेंजमेंट भी नहीं किया।
You're saying that COVID positive passengers were served food right beside you on another table?
Yeah, not on the table. 10 feet difference. 10 feet difference was there.
जी?
पर उसकी वीडियो भी, और मैं 7108 में रहता हूँ, मेरे बाजू 7106 कोविड पॉजिटिव है, 7104 कोविड पॉजिटिव है।
अच्छा, so you're saying
7110
all
कोविड
those
पॉजिटिव है।
COVID positive passengers have been placed in rooms right next to those who are COVID negative. So you inevitably
Yeah,
will have to
exactly.
cross paths.
Yeah, and I requested them a lot कि मुझे आप रूम शिफ्ट करा दीजिए, एक फ्लोर आप कोविड वालों को दे दीजिए, नेगेटिव वालों को एक फ्लोर दे दीजिए।
But there was no such arrangement done, and the people positive are placed right next to the rooms of the negative people.
Well, Pushpa, I'd like to ask you, when did you find out that a crew member was positive? Because we know that the cruise liner took on board only people with a negative RT-PCR report. How all of a sudden in the middle of the journey did they find that one crew member was positive? And this was due to happen. 2,000 people. If a case like this had broken out, it was expected that there would be such chaos and mayhem inside.
So basically, the people on board, I mean, the crew members did not announce this. We came to know this via the passengers, I mean, the travelers who are with us.
Okay.
They were all
Media.
speaking about it. And also the media when we were at the Goa port.
So you're saying that the cruise management tried to keep it away from you? They tried to hide it from you?
Yeah, yes.
They are not giving us the accurate information. Everybody at the reception is quarreling about the same. Because
And the report, the figure also is not definite कि 66 ही पॉजिटिव थे। वो लोगों ने अभी तक लिस्ट ओपनली डिक्लेयर नहीं किया है।
this is just being circulated among the onboard members. That's it.
But Pushpa and Sukhbir ji, I'd really like to
Myself,
ask Achal. I apologies if we've got your name wrong there. Achal and Surinder ji, both of you knew very well that this is going to be a large crowd. 2,000 people on a cruise liner. When you have restrictions that have been imposed in Maharashtra, Goa, Delhi, all over the country, COVID cases are on the rise. You still chose to enroll yourself in that on that ship and go along with 2,000 odd passengers. Weren't you apprehensive that ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है?
कि ऐसा कुछ यहाँ पे होगा because there will all like the procedure we followed, every single procedure, every person on board had been tested into cruise. So जब सबका negative है, then I don't think so there should be any problem. और सबका vaccination certificate also was shown.
अंदर क्रूज के अंदर कोविड प्रोटोकॉल्स फॉलो किए
पहले हुआ नहीं था।
क्रूज के अंदर कोविड प्रोटोकॉल्स फॉलो किए थे because I saw so many videos that emerged where passengers were hardly wearing masks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they were not.
इतना सीरियस हम लोग एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहे थे कि क्रूज में उतना सीरियसली फॉलो नहीं होगा। We were expecting कि या कोविड प्रोटोकॉल्स पूरे फॉलो किए जाएंगे, बट उतना कुछ ऐसे हमको दिखाई तो नहीं आया यहाँ पे।
हम लोग अभी सैनिटाइजर भी रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं तो सैनिटाइजर भी नहीं दे रहे हैं वो तो।
जी आपने रिफंड के लिए मांगा है? If you're blaming the cruise management, we know this is not small amount. It's about 1.5 lakh for a chairman's suite. It starts all the way from 50,000 upward. You must have spent quite a lot of money. Do you hear me, Anchal?
जी मैम बोलिए।
जी मैंने पूछा कि आपने क्रूज लाइनर को रिफंड के लिए मांगा है? अगर आप ब्लेम कर रहे हो, I'm sure you spent lakhs of rupees on it. 2,000 odd people have spent that much. Have you asked?
मैम रिफंड का छोड़िए, हम लोग ये बोल रहे हैं कि हमारा जो वापसी की फ्लाइट की टिकट थी, आप लोग हमें क्या अरेंज कर रहे हो? तो कोई रेस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन है ही नहीं बात करने के लिए। जैसे मुझे यहाँ से हैदराबाद बाई फ्लाई करना था, फ्लाई से गुलबर्गा जाना था, तो ये लोग अरेंजमेंट का भी कुछ बात नहीं कर रहे। बोलेंगे सर अभी उतरने का ही नहीं हुआ, जब उतरेंगे तब देखेंगे। अभी आपको आज उतरेंगे, कल उतरेंगे, अभी परमिशन ही नहीं मिला। परमिशन के बाद हमारे हेड ऑफिस से ऑर्डर आएगा, तब हम देखा जाएगा।
Ji, you stay with us. I'm going to quickly cut across to Jasveer. Jasveer, I know your son is on that cruise. You've been so anxious. आपने कैसे जाने दिया? इतने सारे लोगों के बीच में आपने उनको चढ़ने दिया? Arman is also with us. Arman, can you hear me? You're on that cruise. Arman, can you hear me? Jasveer ji, please go on. I can see you now. Jasveer ji, your son Arman is on the cruise. I can see him. He looks so anxious. How did you allow them to venture onto a ship with 2,000 people when there is strict ban on large gatherings all over the country?
Hello.
Ji, Arman, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I'm on the cruise. You're asking me something.
I'm going to try and patch our guests there. The audio, I'm cutting across to Sahil Joshi and Vidya. Vidya joins us right from the docking point. Vidya, a quick word from you on the passengers. What is the situation right now? Are passengers allowed to disembark, at least in Mumbai? We know they were shunned in Goa. And now that they've come back to Mumbai after this horrific journey, they're not allowed to step out, we believe. They're stranded inside until test results are out. And when will the test results come out?
Well, the RT-PCR tests have been done, and in fact, the procedure for conducting the tests are actually going on right now. And there are two different companies who have been roped in for doing these tests. About a handful of these people, the testing people, the people who will be conducting the test, have gone inside now with their testing kits. But it will certainly be a while before the entire procedure for the testing gets over of all the 2,000 people, because the BMC is saying that they will, because we just spoke to the doctors here, and though they had earlier said that those 66 who had already tested positive will not be tested and they will be taken away straight away to the Rigidan and Crudas company, that the entire place which has been taken up by BMC for quarantining and making the place available for people who have tested positive. But right here, when the doctor was going in, he said very clearly that every one of those nearly over 2,000 passengers would be tested. So certainly it will take a while before the entire procedure really gets over, and only after the reports come out, say by tomorrow or later in the day tomorrow, that we really get to know as to whether, how many people have really tested positive and how many are negative. And all those people who will test positive, they will again be sent to the same place for quarantining, and, if they choose to be at a hotel where they are willing to pay any amount, then that arrangement would be done. But
initially there was talk that maybe the cruise liner itself will double up as a quarantine facility for those positive. Is that right? Are they going to be allowing passengers to stay back on the cruise to quarantine?
Well, the cruise would not certainly be agreeing to such kind of a facility, because it will run into losses if it really has to get into starting to quarantine people for the next 7 to 10 days.
Well,
and certainly at this juncture, what the BMC has decided is that people who would test negative, they would be sent to home quarantining with a stamp on their hand. But those who test positive will be taken again to the Baikala facility that has been created for this very purpose.
Well, it's atrocious, Sahil, that in the first place that the cruise liner got permission to carry 2,000 people when public gatherings have been banned in Maharashtra strictly. And in fact, Maharashtra is leading with COVID numbers. Despite that, you had 2,000 people walk in straight from the Mumbai port into that cruise liner, go all the way to Goa and come back, knowing very well that it's an enclosed space. No matter what, even however big the cruise liner is, there are multiple layers to that cruise liner. Maybe one floor could be open area. The rest of them are all covered and enclosed. How could 2,000 people be there on that ship and they be allowed to venture out into the ocean amid a COVID scare? What kind of permission were they given?
Well, Nabila, you have to understand one thing. We asked this question to the people who are running this cruise liner, and there is a statement from the CEO. What it looks like is that he has clearly said that the way the flights are allowed, the flights are carrying people of almost around 200 people per flight, and they have been allowed. The kind of rules are applied for the flights, like the carrying a negative COVID test, RT-PCR test, at least 48 hours prior to the flight. The similar restrictions and guidelines were there for the cruise as well. When one person got positive, immediately they conducted the test of all 2,000 people. So basically what they are trying to say that the restrictions are not about carrying people from one place to other place. The way it is allowed for the flight, the similar cruise liner finally is carrying people from one place to other place. So that's why it is allowed for them as well. What is worrying for the cruise liner is that the people who are from Goa or were supposed to disembark at Goa, even if they were tested negative, they were not allowed to disembark at Goa. The Goa government did not allow them to disembark there, and that's why they had to carry back all the people all the way to Mumbai, and they will be tested again now.
But now the passengers are saying that the Goa government had agreed. It was just that the cruise liner wasn't agreeing to pay for their quarantine, and that's why Goa said we won't allow them to disembark.
Well, even today, the cruise liner is not going to pay for their quarantine, because even if they have to be quarantined in the hotel, they will have to pay from their own pockets. It's just that now the cruise liner will have to schedule the flight from them for them to go back to Goa. So that is not yet clarified. So even if they would have got down at Goa, the passengers only will have to pay. Even in Mumbai, it doesn't look like that the cruise liner is going to pay for their quarantine in the hotel.
Well, the cruise liner is responsible to be carrying 2,000 odd passengers. Sahil, some kind of restriction should be there. We're not too sure what kind of permission he got. If that's the case, then any other event on ground in Mumbai can take place, ensuring that people submit their negative COVID report. But it is, large gatherings are banned for a reason. In a way, this was a large gathering inside a enclosed cruise liner. How is it so different? How did the BMC allow that under their nose? That's the question.
Well, the BMC doesn't come into the foray here when it comes to the cruise liner.
Who gives them the permissions?
Yeah. So basically the point is that what the cruise liner is saying, that it's a transport facility and people have been booked there to be transported from one place to another place. Similarly, the flights are operated, the cruise liners are also being operated, and that is the reason why they are following all the guidelines which are there in place for anybody who is carrying people from one.
A massive party, a massive party takes place, but they take permissions under the transport wing. That's the irony here. A quick word as I wrap here from Jasveer. Jasveer ji, as I wrap with you, your son is there on the cruise liner. How anxious are you for him to step out?
Yeah, now after they have reached Mumbai, I am really feeling very relieved, and after these stressful 3 days, now I am really thankful to everyone, the media people, and Mr. Sonu Sood, who first retweeted my tweet,
right?
And Poonam Kaur, who has.
Are you worried for the safety of your son, Arman? He's on that cruise. Were you worried there was no internet connection, no phone connection? How were you able to reach him?
Yeah, I was very much worried yesterday when there was no connection, and I was worried about that if they were not able to get down in the Goa port. But once the ship moved from the Goa port, then there was no other option rather waiting for them to come back to Mumbai.
Right.
So then I am relieved now, because after the ship moved, I was just willing that it should come to Mumbai and not go to any other place, like some rumors were there that it may go to Pondicherry or Chennai and they will be isolated for a few days. So I am really thankful to BMC, to the Mumbai
well, let's just hope the process that follows now is smooth enough for those passengers who are really aggrieved and who had the worst nightmare that they could think of right from the start of the New Year's. Unfortunately, thank you very much, all our panelists. Sahil Joshi, thank you for bringing us that report. And Vidya, right there at the dock, she's bringing us all the updates. We are going to continue tracking this story as passengers move out, maybe tomorrow when their test results come out. But for now, they're stranded. I hope they're safe. Thank you very much for watching. Up next, Rahul Kanwal.